Oh, okay. Anywhere fancy? Family dinner. 131 mix of views, by the way. I'm not going to tell you how many YouTube views. I will not tell you that one.
Calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
I am.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car. Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car.
Get back
I'll
in.
even carry the bags.
We need to stop at the
I'm
local diner to
streaming
get the
Alan
cabin
Wake.
key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. I'll go fill
Stream
her up when you
Forza,
get the
stream
key.
Quantum.
I'll pick you up here
Now
in,
it's
say,
Alan
15
Wake.
minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go.
I can't.
It's a 360 game I used to play quite a lot.
I got the cut up
Oh
from the
god,
bookstore
this stone
when they took
doesn't
it out
stop
of the
yapping.
window.
Oh god.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Tell me.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Do
me a favor, Sonny.
Hold on, hang on a minute.
I could really use a tune right now.
No, it's a completely
Coconut,
different game. I have the second version of
number 6
Alan
in the
Wake. I haven't
jukebox.
streamed the second one yet.
I'd do it myself.
But I've completed both on the
both of
360.
my
Well,
legs
one on
have
the
gone to
completed,
sleep.
the one I'm playing now on the 360.
Bad
I finally have it back.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
This is when I had my 360. I sort of left the disc in and forgot I'd left the disc in and moved my Xbox because I moved my flat front room around when my previous flat. I moved it around and the disc slid straight down the bottom and scratched all my discs.
Just
I
because
was
we're brothers,
devastated.
don't think I won't
And now I
murder
finally
you
have the
in
thing
your
back, so
sleep.
I finally have it back, so I'm kind of happy.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
my
I know.
favorite tune.
Yeah,
Coconut.
it grinded my disc
Such a
and
lovely
I
demand.
was devastated.
You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Pricey spent
I didn't
an
wanna
hour
wait.
the other
I
day,
wanted to
a
find
couple of weeks
Stuckey,
ago,
to get the key and get out as soon as
while
possible.
she was out shopping, trying to find the game for me, and she couldn't find it. Well,
Mr. Stuckey?
yeah, she did. She was supposed to be going pink, but she spent an hour looking for it for me.
Carl couldn't make it.
And,
Unfortunately, he was taken ill.
She couldn't find it, so I went
But I have the
into
key for
town
you and instructions on how to
today
get to the lake.
to
Okay.
Game
I
Store.
wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll
well, it's
come by
Chris-
later to check how you
Games.
settled in
No, it's just called Game.
and to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
I was looking for it in CEX, but they didn't have it, unfortunately. So I went to Game, and they had it. So it was like, yes, pick that up for myself.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
And they didn't have it though, which was slightly
Lucky
disappointing. I
this
was like,
time, young man.
was
You
like,
can
right,
hurt
okay.
yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fit.
Even
I
that
normally
sounds
do.
better than your singing.
I normally
you
do,
alright?
and but I was like, I need to find
Splendid, splendid.
pricey a Christmas
the
present.
Andersons. They're
So
local musicians.
I decided
We're
to go
waiting
Game
for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from
The
his clinic at the
Crew
Cauldron
2.
Lake Lodge.
on disc. So I also got a. I've got a Christmas presents for now.
I'll be
you know,
heading
for
back
Christmas
to work as soon
on
as
natural
Dr.
Christmas
Hartman
Day
gets
and
here,
stuff.
Rose. Oh, but I'm
Um,
not looking forward to the poison.
And then
we
after
have at the
Christmas,
Park
I'm
Cafe.
getting
Now this is what
we
dark
are
should
at
taste like.
midnight.
Oh,
Well,
Rusty, that's so sweet.
This
I'll swing
Christmas
by
I'll
with the fresh
probably
stuff later on. Bye, Mr. Wade.
probably. I'm seriously thinking about. Me and Pricey pulled an all-nighter last night.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
We did what me and her used to do.
It's something, all right.
Set the party to invite
Don't
only,
worry, honey.
and literally
I'll get you
just
inside
played a
safe and
game
sound
all
before it
night.
gets dark.
It was
And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
So nice.
Alice had a phobia. The fear
She
of
went to
darkness.
sleep early
I wanted
and
to
then
make sure
woke
we
up
were inside
at
with the
God knows
lights
what time
on
in the
before
morning,
sunset.
and I was still awake. I was like, because I finished the party with Monk, and I was back. I was like, cool. So yeah, we spent all night playing Destiny. Well, I thought she'd gone to watch EastEnders, so I'd come off Destiny, and
Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Hello? Anyone here?
so yeah, I was yes.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Hello, Dad. Don't know your name, but hello, Dad. Because then,
An old generator had been
yep,
connected
I was
to the
waving
power cable.
too. I want itchy chin. I do apologise. I need to either eat the bacon in the.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay. I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
William. So yeah,
It was a beautiful place.
I'm not going to
I
say
told
out
myself
loud
I
what
could
I'm going to
rest
get. I'll
here,
message you, Lois. See
sleep
what else
here,
I'm going to get her apart
and
from the
forget
PS4.
about
She
my
knows about
work.
the PS4. I am also actually she knows about the iPod as well that I'm going to get
I
her
thought
after
we could be
Christmas.
happy
So
here.
oh, hang on. Ruby wants to come in and say hello. Come on then, Rubes. Come on then. And I've in its your chin. Eh? If I go to certain... Oh, there's... There is.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
No, not yet. I'm gonna
Alice?
get one.
Honey?
First things first, I'm
I'm
gonna get
upstairs.
Tina's
I have a
because it's
surprise for you.
Christmas present. So,
Well, hello
yes,
there.
she does know.
I'm not the surprise. Go take a look.
Okay.
Oh no, because I'm gonna get her something else, but she doesn't know about.
Surprise!
The cabin had gone dark.
So,
All the lights were out.
Well, I
Alice,
could-
I'm coming. It's all right.
No
I'm
offense
coming.
to say this to her, she's rather fussy. So
What the
So
hell?
I asked her. Well, she said she wanted the PlayStation.
Alice?
So I got I said I'd get her one for Christmas, but be after Christmas. I'm going back to work.
Among Alice's things was a book, The
Nope,
Creator's
it's
Dilemma,
this year
by a
coming up.
Dr. Emil Hartman.
Well,
Seeing the
starts
book
just
brought
after
back my
Christmas.
fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
I'm hoping it's got to be New Year's Day. Yep. And now Mavs just fell off.
gas station was my best bet. They'd
No,
have a
I'm
phone
hoping
I
it's
could
New
use.
Year's Day
It
unless
looked
I
like
can
a
get
long
New
hike
Year's
through the
Eve.
forest to get there.
What shift? In Manchester, for a company I know.
Damn.
About an hour's drive. Oh, look, nope, that's a wall. Shows how long you've been playing this game for. I'm stuck for something else to get her for Christmas.
Hello?
I know what, I have a rough idea of what I'm gonna get her. I just need to download the app. I won't say that out loud. Oh god. Oh god, I'll send you a message. Just bear with me a minute. No, I want that one.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me.
It's the simple bare necessities. Let's get that. So, I want really, but thank you.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Come on then, Ruby. Ruby, come on then. If you watch one of my videos, Buster is in the...
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the
Well,
gas
go then,
station to
Ruby.
find a
Do you
phone.
want to go see Mummy T? Go and see... Go on then. Oh god, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, I have to check. One I've nicknamed Mr. Needy. By Christ, I go anywhere. I can't even go to the shop for 2 seconds without him pining. Yeah, it's like, but he's cute. God, he's definitely a mummy's boy. You know that moment when children are either daddy's girl, daddy's
Anybody
girl,
there?
mummy's boy, daddy's,
Please,
or
I've been in
a
an
mummy's,
accident.
he's definitely a mummy's boy. Ruby's okay. She just prefers to sleep in Pricey's room, and then Buster won't give me 2 seconds to breathe. And yes, Buster, hello. No. 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 He sat staring at me and I've just got lost. Thanks, Buster. I've just got lost. Bonfire night is the worst night possible for fireworks. I've got lost. And here's the... It will
The
happen.
Taken stood before me. It was
It's already gone through. Yeah, they're taking a vote. So's another one's gone through as well. Yes.
Lose? Shit. It's the latest.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like.
Yeah. Yeah.
during your trying. It's the latest in
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
One stone.
This is bad.
Yeah, when I'm not getting electrocuted by a lucky hands. Ouch, that hurt.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight.
Yeah, same here, to
Someone
be
had
honest.
hidden a chest of supplies near it.
I'm sat on a bed to flippity boppity and a boop.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Good night. And then there were two. See ya. I've just sent Spiker an invite to the party. He's gonna be like, what are you playing? I fancied a change. I missed my game. And I got it back, so I will be playing this for a bit until about 8:30. And then I will be
When I saw the river
on
below,
Destiny for a bit.
something uncoiled itself inside my head.
Opening the
I
new
realized
Forge
that I'd
up,
have to
and
find
I'll
a
probably
way
do the new
across.
Forge,
I didn't even
and
want to
then
look at the water.
I'll probably spend some time doing something completely different, to be honest. How are you, mental? I'm only calling you mental because I am streaming. I do apologise. Not being horrible, I'm just saying, I missed this game.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the wall.
Oops. Here we go. Yeah.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I'll be playing this game quite a lot, to be honest. Now I've got it back.
Talking is a hazardous occupation.
Yeah, I sort of made a deal on with Game on live while I was streaming and posted it on YouTube. If I got 25 to 30
The staircase was broken.
YouTube
I had to make my way
subscribers
up some
and
other
20
way.
to 25 mix of views, followers, I'd stream Last Wish and Scourge of the Past raid.
There was no
yeah.
power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the
I
logging
think
site.
I've sort of, yeah, yeah, I think I've shot myself in the foot, but at least, well, there's one way to get it done, to be fair. William, it's one way for me to get it done.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell. It's crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something ruffling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves me. Usually he comes back.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky. At first, I kept finding the pages as if... The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
I stepped into the gas station's garage.
Magnificent!
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She...
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan.
Stucky's body vanished, behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
So you're having to take over to William. Yeah. Yep.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
Now I'm about
Rainbow
to run
Sheriff
from the
Station.
police. Lovely. And the FBI.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Brighton
No, it's
with
in
my
the-
wife, Alice.
About the character's about to run from the FBI and the police, local police department. So, lovely.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on. Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was...
This was a late goodbye. It's true what they say about...
the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi. Okay.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know, it's stupid.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems... I don't have the luxury of being complacent.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my
The
wife
handy
yet?
sheriff who
My
charges
men
your
are
cell
already on
phone
it.
for you.
Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing.
William.
I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
The handy sheriff who
How
charges
did you
your
end
cell
up at
phone for
Stucky's
you.
gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd
Yeah,
locked me up.
apparently my character's
Who is
phone was
this?
dead and she
Go
charged
to
it
the
up
back
for me.
lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
I know.
If you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's
Mr.
a
Ray,
spot
can I
called
help you
Lover's
with
Peak.
anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the smoke hole.
It's Mulligan here.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different.
In spite of its human mask, the early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off.
The kidnapper fired his gun. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regret.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a Swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl, and, more importantly...
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy, and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
Wait here.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again. I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Barry had never gotten along. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like? My plan?
You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever systematic.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love. The air in the visitor center was heavy with vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Anyone! Please help! Help me!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Hunters need hunting licenses.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please! Don't feed the animals.
Fishing! Who purchase a park? License, obey! At all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25 yards.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact... At the last instant, I changed... In that last instant of consciousness... Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail. turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlights...